Hello everyone, welcome to my live video. This session is for UK, immigration update. The UK Home Office, the government has introduced lorry driver and poultry worker visa. As many of you know, last week I have update regarding the shortage of lorry driver and poultry farm worker in the UK, and for a rapid response from the UK Home Office, the Conservative government introduced on emergency basis to fill up the shortage of lorry driver. So the Home Office has launched 5,500 lorry driver visa and 4,700 poultry worker visa. This route is open for all the eligible people. In this video, I will give you a brief the outcome, the eligibility requirement, what you need to satisfy, if you want to come in the UK on lorry driver visa for poultry or poultry worker visa. Before that, I want to let you know that this visa route is for temporary. It will be for 3 months or highest 6 months. I'll tell you how long you can stay in the UK. You cannot reach settlement by this visa category. So first question is, who can apply for this visa? This visa, the poultry worker, so as an employee you can apply for a worker with a temporary visa if you need a poultry worker. But this is basically for the company who need a poultry worker, they can apply. Now I'll tell you how to apply, but before that I'll tell you what are the eligibility requirement if you want to come to the UK. This is basically the same requirement for those who know about the seasonal worker visa, that is known to many people, what is it called, the farmer visa. So seasonal worker visa, the current route for lorry driver and poultry worker visa is same requirement, because government didn't introduce, the Home Office didn't introduce any new appendix for this category of visa. So I'll show you in a minute the what you need to satisfy, what are the eligibility requirement, and how you can apply for this visa. So I'll take a short break and then I'll take you through the immigration appendix seasonal worker visa. It will give you a brief idea what are the eligibility requirement and what you need to satisfy if you want to come to the UK. Stay with me. So here the eligibility requirement. So if you want to come to the UK, this is as you seen in the screen. This is appendix seasonal worker visa. This is immigration rules appendix temporary worker seasonal worker visa. As you see in there that the seasonal worker visa route is for a person who wants to come to the UK to do seasonal edible or horticulture worker. And then you'll see poultry production work. This was not used to be before. Or haulage driving work involving transportation of food goods. That was the two category of visa had introduced. Now if you look into the eligibility requirement, is here you go, eligibility requirement. Now in the eligibility requirement, the main thing is you need a certificate of sponsorship from the employer. Employer means the Home Office introduced for a recruitment agency, and in this recruitment agency you can apply, send your CV, and if they're satisfied, then you can apply for this lorry driver or poultry firm worker visa. The recruitment agency is called AG Recruitment Concordia Full Jobs Pro Force. These are the four agency. These are the four recruitment agency who has authority to hire lorry driver or poultry worker visa. If you need an employee, if you want to come from Europe or outside the Europe, you need to contact with these four authorized agency. You shouldn't contact with any other party or any person or any broker, any other agency, because no one have authority to sponsor any lorry driver or to sponsor any poultry worker to come to the UK. So these are the four recruitment agency who has license from the Home Office to sponsor, oversee lorry driver and poultry farm worker. Now, I hope you understand what you need to do. You need to contact with them. You need to contact with the recruitment agency. You can contact by sending an email to them, send your CV, send your experience as a lorry driver, and they will assess your CV. What they will do, they will send your CV to the respective employer, and the employer will contact with this agency, and they will if the employer happy with your CV, then they will confirm the recruitment agency, yes, I like Mr. Robert, and they will offer you a job. So this is what you need to do. And then once you get a certificate of sponsorship, then you can apply to the Home Office to come to the UK. So the eligibility requirement is you need to satisfy only two requirements. Number one is you must have a certificate of sponsorship. How you get a certificate of sponsorship? You'll get a certificate of sponsorship from a recruitment agency, so you can contact with them. The other requirement is, as I'll show you, is that you must have sufficient maintenance in your bank account. So how much the fund you need to keep in your bank account? So there is financial requirement for seasonal worker visa, because this is a seasonal worker visa. So if you look into it, you see the applicant must have fund for at least 1,270 pound. So you have two options. Either you must have 1,270 pound equivalent whatever currency in your country, you must have that money in your bank account, or if your recruitment agency or your employer write a letter that they will pay your maintenance, then you don't need this fund. So you have two options. The financial requirement, either you must have that money in your accounts, or the employer will confirm that they will provide you the funds, and then it will give you a letter. You must have that amount in your bank account for 28 days period, that you must have, and you must have this money on a bank which is recognized by the UK Home Office. So this is the financial requirements. So you don't need to do anything else. You don't need to satisfy any English language requirement or any accommodation, anything else. Just two requirements. You need a certificate of sponsorship from the four agency, as I said, and you need the fund 1,270 pound. Now, when you should make the application, the deadline. Now this is a seasonal worker visa, so the deadline is, I'll show you, here is the deadline. Where is suitability requirement? Let me hide this one. Eligibility validity requirement, here you go. So you must make this application. Here is the deadline. Look, if the certificate of sponsorship confirm that the role is in the poultry production sector, the date of application must be 15 November. So the deadline is 15 November, not more than. So you have how many days? Currently the month is October. We are at the end of the October, so that means you go only around a month. So you have 1 month to apply if you want to come to the UK on poultry worker visa. So poultry worker visa's deadline is 15 November 2021. For lorry driver, if you are a lorry driver and if you get a certificate of sponsorship from the recruitment agency, then your deadline will be 1st December 2021 or earlier. So if you get a certificate of sponsorship, then you can make an application to the Home Office, the relevant UK embassy, by 1st December 2021. You have quite nearly two months, more than 2 months. So you can make an application. Not exactly, I think 1.5 months. Yeah, if you are a lorry driver and if you want to come to the UK, then you must make the application within 1.5 months by 1st December 2021 or earlier. This is what is suitability requirement. Now, how to make an application? So you have, if you are from European Union, if you are within the European Union, and if you have a passport, if you a passport with a chip passport, then you can apply using the ID check app. So it's very easy. The app what used to use by for EU settlement scheme application, you can use the app. If you are from outside the UK, for example, if you are from India or from Nigeria, Ghana, then you need to make an application by using the application form temporary worker visa. So you need to fill up the application form and then you need to submit it to the Home Office, and then you need to submit your passport to give the passport the relevant embassy. Remember, the recruitment agency will not arrange or make an application. It is your responsibility. They will just provide you the certificate of sponsorship. And then what I want to remind you again, there are 4 agencies. Ask them about their temporary visa scheme, how much the process cost and how to apply. These are Easy Recruitment, Concordia, Fruitful Jobs and Proforce. These are the 4 agencies normally hire seasonal worker from different country every year when the fruit picking. Because of the Brexit, there are a lot of shortage, thousands of vacancy, especially in agricultural field, farmer. So the Home Office quite long ago introduced seasonal worker visa, means they can recruit in every season. Like right now, it's Christmas season. So Home Office introduced poultry worker visa, 5,500 visa, and 4,700 HGB food driver. So these are the 4 agencies. Don't contact with anyone, because the problem is when any new route come, a lot of people, middlemen, misuse and they take a financial benefit from other people, like from Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, some African country, because people trust the other people and then they pay a large amount of money. So this is illegal. I want to warn you that don't do it. If you need contact with them, contact with this 4 agency and they will help you. They will provide you all the information you need to come to the UK for poultry worker visa and the farmer visa. Now, if you need any help, the Home Office gave an email which is access_toll-food-chain@defra.gov.uk. If you go to Home Office website, you can get it. You will get the website. The next question I want to tell is how long you will get visa. This visa will be issued for 3 months just to cover up the season. So basically you cannot work, you cannot stay in the UK a long time. So for example, for poultry worker visa, You must apply for poultry worker under the temporary visa scheme by 15 November 2021. All temporary visa for poultry worker will expire on 30th December 2021. It will expire on 30 December 2021. If you apply for HDV, Lorry food driver transportation visa, you must apply for HGV food driver under temporary visa scheme by 1st December 2021. All temporary visa for HGV food driver, lorry driver will expire on 28 February 2022. So the visa will be issued for 3 months or less than 3 months. It's not for a long term. Next question, I will discuss about what to do and how you can successfully you can come to the UK, and what to do if you come on this visa. What you need to do, what you can do, and what you can't do. I'll explain you after a short break. Stay with me. Thank you again. It's me, Solicitor Suhail. I'm discussing about UK launch the lorry driver and poultry worker visa. That is 5,500 lorry driver and 4,700 poultry worker visa. Now, as I said, that what you can do if you come on this visa, can you stay for a longer period? For example, 5 years, and then you can apply for settlement or a British passport. The answer is no. You cannot move to a settlement by this visa. The condition of this visa will be no access to public funds. Means you will not get any benefit. You will not get any housing accommodation from local authority. So no access to public funds. This route work is permitted only in the rule the applicant is being sponsored for. If you sponsored by a company called ABC, you can work for only ABC. If you sponsor to drive a lorry, you cannot drive a truck. You can study subject to the other immigration requirement, but of course it's for only 3 months. And then if the part 10 apply, this is separate things, then you need to register with the police as well. But what you need to remember, you will not have access to public funds. But if you want to, basically this visa route is just to for those individual who want to come to the UK to drive a lorry, because in the UK more than 100,000 vacancy on lorry driver. The lorry driver authority, the association said there is a shortage of 100,000 lorry driver. 5,500 is very small, and they want to hire more, but government introduced just only 5,000. I'm hoping they will introduce lot more lorry driver visa soon. So this is all about today. I will discuss my next video, the detailed procedure, how you can make application, how to fill up the form, what you need to do, what document you need to upload, and what you need to do within a week. Take care, everyone. Thank you again. Please share this video to spread the message in our community for our brother and sister. Take care, everyone.